The rule of the mountains according to the modern science. That was according to the Qur'an. Now we are going to discuss the rule of the mountains according to the modern science. Say, the modern theory of plate tectonics holds that mountains work as stabilizers for the earth. Okay. This is the statement of science, that the mountains act as stabilizers for the earth. When was that discovered? Not before 1960. Just only 50, about how many years? About 50? 50 years ago? Approximately 50 years ago. This knowledge about the role of mountains as stabilizer for the earth has just begun to be understood in the framework of plate tectonics since the late 1960s. Only 50 years ago. Okay. Of course, there are many scientists who is in this field. Many scientists in this field, witness the truthfulness of the verses of the Qur'an. Yet they are not Muslims. They are non-Muslims. We gave you an idea about those scientists who proved that the mountains have roots, like pegs. And now we would like also to introduce to you another scientist. He is from Japan, a non-Muslim, witnessed the truthfulness of the verses of the Quran related to the mountains. This professor, his name is Professor Siaveda, professor of marine geology from Japan. He was asked, what is your opinion of what you have seen in the Quran and the Sunnah with regard to the secrets of the universe which scientists only discovered now? That was the question that he was asked about the Quran. Let us listen to this professor, to the words of this professor, word by word, in order to see what he is going to say about the verses of the Quran related to the mountains.
The fundamental difference between continental mountains and the oceanic mountains lies in its material. Continental mountains are made of essentially by sediments, whereas in the oceanic mountains are made of volcanic rocks. And continental mountains were formed by compressional forces, whereas the oceanic mountains were formed by extensional forces. But the common points on both mountains are that they have roots to support the mountain. In the case of continental mountains, light, low-density material forming the mountain is extended down into the earth as a root. In the case of oceanic mountains, there is also light material supporting the mountain as root. But in the case of oceanic mountains, this light material is light not because the composition is light, but it is hot, therefore expanded thermally. But from the viewpoint of density, they are doing the same job of supporting the mountains. Therefore, the function of roots are to support the mountain according to the law of Archimedes. I think it seems to me very, very mysterious, almost incredible. I really think if what you have said is true, the book is a very remarkable book. I agree. It seems to me very, very mysterious, almost incredible. I really think if what you have said is true, the book is a very remarkable book. I agree. It seems to me very, very mysterious, almost incredible. I really think if what you have said is true, the book is a very remarkable book. I agree.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ويرى الذين أوتوا العلم الذي أنزل إليك من ربك هو الحق ويهدي إلى صراط العزيز الحميد. صدق الله العظيم.
Okay. The professor Siaveda from Japan, when he was asked about the verses in the Quran related to the mountains, he said this, and you heard them by his voice when he was with the Sheikh Abdul Majid Zindani. He said, I think it seems to me very, very mysterious, almost unbelievable, that almost unbelievable. I really think if what you have said is true, the book is really a very remarkable book. I agree.
الله أكبر. نفت كبير.
Who said this?
أنا مسلم.
A non-Muslim. Who said this? A scientist in this field. Who said this? An expert in this field. Not any man, not a Muslim. He is a scientist in this field. He knows better than millions of people. And he said the truth. If you are saying this, if your book is saying this, is explaining these facts about the mountains, it should be what? A remarkable book. A remarkable book. It is the book of Almighty Allah. It is the Holy Qur'an. Okay. So,